Happy Thursday. How is everybody doing? I hope all is well with all of you. This is Patty's Kitchen, Garden, and More. Alexa, turn down 30%. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Have a seat. I am doing more pantry cooking today. Welcome in, Liz B. Journey. How you doing? Welcome in. Shout out to you. Shout out Miss T with the T. Good afternoon. How are you doing? Welcome in, both you beautiful ladies. So today, it is a little cool in my area. It has moved up to 42 degrees Fahrenheit. We started out earlier this morning with 32 degrees Fahrenheit. I am so happy to see both of you. So I am doing a little bit of pantry cooking, and I did a pantry meal the other day. Let's turn this around. I'm doing simple spaghetti, but each time I cook spaghetti, I seem to cook it a different way, a different recipe all the time. So I have my water salted here and boiling. I had said that I would use just about half of this or 3/4 of this. This is a 16-ounce pack. I'm using the whole grain thin spaghetti. And my grandson told me that he would stop by here and he wanted some of the spaghetti. So that's why I'm going to do the whole pack. We're just going to break this in half. And I've already salted the water. I like angel hair or thin spaghetti. Now you can use the spaghetti of your choice, but this is just what I am using. So let's break this. And let's turn this down a little bit. Okay, that's that. And we will give this a stir and let these cook for about 6 minutes. Six or 7 minutes. Okay, we have that going. And I need to show you the meat that I have over here. I'm using ground Italian sausage. Let me let you see that. Use the meat of your choice, but I am using ground Italian sausage. And let me show you what I am seasoning with. I'm doing a little bit of salt, not a lot, because we can always go back in with salt. A little bit of onion powder. A little bit of white pepper. just a tad bit. Oregano, and just start out with a 1/4 teaspoon of everything. So if you need to add to, you can. I don't measure anything. I've been doing it so long, I don't really have to. Some smoked paprika, and I'm putting all of this in my meat. Alexa, set the timer for 6 minutes. Okay, so we're going to boil this for about 6 minutes. And so put some oregano. I'm putting a little bit of garlic powder in the meat. A little bit of garlic powder. Some Italian seasoning. And I'll get back to the chat in just a minute. Italian seasoning. And I'm going to put a little bit of cayenne pepper. Not a lot. Don't want to make it too spicy. Just a little bit of that. Maybe about 1/8 of a teaspoon. And I'm going to use some complete seasoning today. A little bit of that. And let's chop it up over here. I'm going to use some other meats as well, but right now I'm trying to get this all seared over here. And let me show you, all of this I had in my garden or my fridge or my pantry. Now here, I had a little bit of celery left, so I chopped up a little bit of that, a small yellow onion, 3 stalks of green onion. I have some peppers that you may not be able to see here that I harvested from my garden this morning, and some parsley that I harvested from my patio garden as well. And what else? I think this is all that is in here. The peppers, the green onion, the yellow onion, the celery, and the parsley. Okay, so I have that. And let's chop up this meat. I need to bring this over so you can see what the meat is looking like. I put seasonings. We're going to chop it more. But this is what it's looking like. And I had about 8 or 10 of these little tomatoes left. My daughter had given me, so I have chopped up some of these. I don't want anything to go to waste. So these are tomatoes, and I'll do these too, but wanted you to see them. So I have this fresh tomatoes to put in here. I'm using 2 cans of Italian style spaghetti sauce. You see how this goes. And I have some tomato sauce if I need it. Also, the other day I did a meal and I had some Rotel chili peppers and what? Onion, I think. Get back from the stove. Okay, yummy. Okay. And I put these in this jar because I didn't use the whole can, so I may use a little bit of this as well. Right now, got this meat going over here. And I may not chop the meat all fine. You know, have a few chunks in a bite, each bite. So I have this going. And also I am going to use some bacon from here. And this is the turkey bacon. So I'm going to use about half of that. I'm going to slice up some sausage. I like sausage in my spaghetti. So I'm doing this. And let's see here how this spaghetti is going. Because we just want it al dente. We don't want it too soft, and I think that's about good enough right there. So let's just take this off, take it to the sink, and drain it. That's what I'm doing now. I'm at the sink, just draining this. And rinsing it. I'm not going to rinse it too much because we want the sauce to stick to it. So this is what we have. You just want it al dente. You don't want it too soft. Okay, now I will switch the meat to this side. Alexa, stop. Switching the meat to this side. And I'm going to put in some bacon. Welcome in, everybody. I will get to the chat in just a moment. This is a quick pantry meal. It's taking longer because I'm showing you step by step what I'm doing, but it's really a quick meal, and that's what you want, is a quick meal. And go to your pantry, go to your fridge, your freezers, and get what you need and make a meal. That's all you need to do. Okay, so we're gonna drop some bacon in here, and I've chopped the bacon in half. So we're gonna put this in here and kind of sear it a little bit. Excuse me for reaching over. I wouldn't have cooked the whole 16-ounce pack, but my grandson said he wanted some, so this is why I am doing it. Okay, just going to do the sausage now. Use that. Okay, this is some sausage here. So we're going to put that in and kind of sear that. Let me cut up some more sausage. get to the chat in just a moment. Thank you, moderators, for holding down the fort. More sausage in here. Gotta get this all seared. So far, this is what we have here in the skillet. Some sausage, some bacon, some Italian ground sausage. Let's put some more sausage in here. And I only put just a small amount of olive oil to get this started. Don't need a lot of fat in there. Let this cook a little bit. And now I am going to add my veggies in here. Let's do that. Hope you guys can see what I'm doing here. Okay, let you see this. This is what I have here. So we are going to mix this around. Okay, let's get into the chat. Welcome to TNT Family Show. How are you doing? Thank you for coming. Thank you, Tim, for coming. Hello to all of you. Tarika Black, thank you for coming. The Bud Files, welcome here. Thank you all for coming. This is going to be a simple dish, but so tasty. TNT says I do the same thing. I will be sharing you out, and I have gave you thumbs up, and you all have an amazing day. Thank you, TNT Family Show. Welcome to the TNT Family Show. So let's give this a good stir here. Let's make sure you can see. This is going to be delicious, guys. Yes, it is. And thank you all for coming. I really do appreciate it. Let's see if we can turn this down a little bit. Turn it up, I'm sorry. Okay, we're going to get these veggies translucent. And maybe I might need to add a little more spices to this since I've added the veggies. Thank you for those who will go back and watch the replay, make comments, give thumbs up. And thank you for those coming for the first time. If this is your first or second time here, you are welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are a regular and you've been with us for a while, you already know you're welcome. As I said, use any meats that you would like, the meats of your choice, whatever you make your spaghetti with, beef, pork, Italian sausage. I just had Italian sausage in my freezer, so I pulled it out. And I'm probably going to show you the way my mom used to make hers. A lot of times she did not even put her sauce, mix her sauce with the pasta. And I'm going to show you. She would just make her sauce, put the spaghetti on the plate, and then put the sauce on top. Have you guys had spaghetti like that before? Put it in the comments if you have. Guys, you know, it pays to be honest. It pays to be trustworthy, for people to trust you. And we have always tried to teach the children to be honest, to be trustworthy, because we never know who we will need. Even if you get out of school, sometimes you may need references from teachers or just from people in general. So be people of integrity, honest people. I believe in being honest. I don't believe in taking anything from anyone. It's not mine. I don't want it. And as I said, we've trained the children and grandchildren the same way. And it pays. My grandson is in his first year of college, second semester. And he was on campus, but he decided to come back home. And one of my friends had told me, because we tried to get him not to move on campus since he was going to school in the area, but he wanted the college experience, and I think his mom kind of wanted him to have the college experience. But my daughter, his aunt told him, if it starts to be a problem, and I think I discussed this with someone else before, another creator, if it starts to be a problem, you don't owe anybody any explanation. If you want to come back home, go back home to your mom. It's okay. You know, you don't have to say if it's not working for you, if it's not going right, go back home. And you don't have to say anything. So he liked his roommate, got along with his roommate. He said he had the experience. He liked it, but he decided that he wanted to come back home because he told me that he missed his own bed, because he has a queen size bed, and you know he's a little tall, and on the campus they have like twin beds. So he said he was missing his bed, his mattress, and all of this, so he came back home. And I was talking to my friend about it. She's a retired educator, and she was the one who had told me, don't worry, he'll be back home, you know, and so he did. So he works with, he's getting experience and exposure with the legislature. He's a political science student, very interested in political science and all of that. And I guess I can say that I started him in that area when he was a little boy. I would go to the political forums, my daughter and I, not his mom, but my other daughter, and we would always take him. You know, when there was a new election coming around, he would go with us to these different campaigns and forums and all of this. And I guess he became inspired by that. So he decided he wanted to do political science. And he's saying right now he wants to go to law school. But y'all know that can change. Okay, I'm putting in this Italian spaghetti sauce. It's going in. And I'm going to, and I might add that I have thoroughly washed and dried the can. I always do that because you never know where these cans are. They're dusty, or if rodents have gotten to them. We never know. So this is the second can going in. And we're going to add some more spices to the mix. And to get back to my grandson, so he goes to our state house, which is where he is today, and he helps the lawmakers on the floor. I'm trying to mash these tomatoes that I showed you. So I mashed up the tomatoes, the fresh tomatoes, because I don't want them to spoil, and I'm pouring them right in this skillet here. So he called me, and one of the lawmakers, which I've known for a while, and she's known him when he was a little boy, she wanted to send him to the store to purchase a cake for someone in the house. And he called me and he said, Representative blah, blah, blah gave me the credit card and asked me to go to the store, to Publix, one of the Publix stores, and purchase a couple of birthday cakes. And I said all of this to say, this is why it pays to be honest. And it pays to have people trust you, because we all need people. No man is an island. No man can stand alone. So we have to watch ourselves. As I said, my new slogan for 2026, new fix 2026. So we need to fix ourselves and get it together. I'm adding some more seasonings here. A little bit of onion powder, some garlic powder. I'm going to put some more garlic powder in here. And of course, I will taste it and see what it needs. But we're going to let this simmer down a little bit. I haven't put any more salt in it because I don't want to make it too salty. So we're going to let these tomatoes simmer. Now I have some tomato sauce here, but I may not need this. I don't know right now. But I'm going to add some, let's put just a little bit of this in here. This is the Rotel tomatoes. We're going to put a little bit in here. Not all, just a little bit. Just because we can. Okay. We have some chili peppers in them. So I use just a little from this jar here. I have a little bit of chicken broth that I'm going to put in these cans just to make sure I get all of the sauce out. So I'll put some, and this is what I'm using, and it is unsalty. I use this sometimes, and I use the Pacific brand as well. Okay, so we're going to put a little bit in here to get everything out. A little chicken broth and add that to the mix. And let this simmer a bit. So we've got a nice pot of deliciousness. Sometimes people put a little sugar in it to kind of cut the acid. I've done it as well. So we're gonna just let this simmer. Let's put a little bit more of oregano. We don't need a lot of this, just a tad bit. Not going to add any more cayenne pepper. We gotta see what it's tasting like first. Okay, as soon as that simmer a little bit, it's going to be ready. And I'm going to show you how I fix mine sometimes without mixing it with the pasta. So as I was saying, this lawmaker trusted the card with him to go to the store and to bring back what she wanted. And I told him, when he called me, he knew already, but I told him anyway, you get only what she told you to get. No more, no less. Okay, these are the 2 cans of sauce that I'm using, along with the seasonings, the spices, the veggies, the fresh tomatoes. Okay, now I may use these for something else. I have 2 of them. And I may use them for something else. Thought I would use them for that, but I think I have enough here. Okay, now let me just see if this needs anything right now. I'm gonna put a little salt in it. Needs a little bit of salt. And we are going to put a little bit of chili powder as well. A little bit of chili powder. It's nice and thick. I want those fresh tomatoes to cook a little bit. Okay, and this is what we have so far. A pot of deliciousness. Let's put a little bit. It didn't have any kick or spice to it, so we're gonna add a little bit of cayenne pepper. Not a lot, just a little bit. I am going to get to the chat in just a second. Really, basically, this is it, guys. Hello to Sherry, how are you doing? Welcome in, Dr. Soda 7. Jesus is the Son of God. He died on the cross for our sins and was resurrected the 3rd day after. Believe in Jesus and you will not die, but have everlasting life. Thank you for your comment. Thanks for the gift. I see somebody gave a gift. Only, let me see if I can go back and see the name. Anyway, only hope is in prayer. Thanks for the floating heart. Thank you so much. Thank you, Tim, for coming. Thank you, Basil. I'm just going to say Basil. You coming to my house for a plate? Okay. Welcome in, Precious Pieces. How are you doing? That's how my cooks here. That's how my cooks here. Sauce on top. Oh, yeah. I prefer mine mixed together. Yeah. A lot of times I do mine mixed together. And sometimes I do it just putting it on top. My mom used to do it both ways. Let's put a little more onion powder. We want flavor here, guys. And what else? A little bit of oregano. I like my herbs and its benefits in herbs. So put a little bit of that. And let's see. I didn't put any of this all-purpose, but let's put a little bit of this. It has no salt in it, so it's good. It's good flavor. Okay, and just let this simmer down. And we have ground Italian sausage, some bacon, and some beef sausage in it. Use any meats that you like. Use pork, use beef, use Italian sausage, pork sausage, whatever you like. No right or wrong, just whatever your palate calls for. That is what you do. And we'll let this simmer down. And let me just put some in a bowl and tell you guys what it tastes like. Okay, it's simmering. We have the spaghetti, the pasta over here. So we're gonna just put just a little bit in the bowl to taste. Let you guys see. And sometimes I will start it off like this, and then I will get another spoon. And then I will end up mixing it all together. Either way. Okay. So let's get some sausage in here. Okay, let me show you what we have. This is what it looks like, just served on top. And let's see, I have a little bit of Parmesan cheese, not a lot, but I'm going to put what I have in there. Don't have a lot, but that's it. So let's kind of mix this. I would have put more if I had more, but as I told you, I just looked in the pantry, in the fridge, in the freezer, and just using what I have. Okay, bless this food and thank you for it in Jesus' name. So here it is. Take a nice virtual bite. Let's see what it tastes like. Mm. Oh, it's good. It is good. Mm-hmm. Get that bacon. Mm, mm, mm. Flavorful and good, guys. It is so good. Mm, 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 mm. Y'all see that? So good. I will probably end up mixing it all together. But right now, I just wanted to show you how it is when you don't mix it. Mm, mm, mm. Nice little kick. Not overly spicy, but just a tad bit of a kick. Mm, mm, mm. So good. Okay, here it is. Y'all see that? It's good. So good. And this is the spaghetti. It's the grain. It's kind of brown looking because it's the whole grain pasta. You can make this with macaroni, thin pasta, angel hair pasta, the regular size spaghetti, pasta, whatever. It's good, guys. And this is it. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. And once all of the seasonings and spices go through it, it's going to be even more flavorful. Get that. This is what I have left. Mm, mm, mm. So good, guys. So good. So, let me check the chat. Thank you all for coming. Hi, Kev. How are you doing? Thank you for coming. That's how spaghetti is supposed to look. Yes, Frank G. Life. How are you doing? Thank you for coming. Thank you for the floating heart. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for all of the thumbs up. Thank you guys for everything. I appreciate it. And Kev says, yep, I always mix it when I'm getting ready to put it away. Yes, yes. And that is what I will do, Kev. Right now, I'll just put it on the plate. Let me fix my grandson. Jeremiah, do you want something else? Spaghetti? Huh? No. Okay, Jeremiah says he doesn't want any now. Stop running. Go sit down, Jeremiah. No playing hide and seek. Go sit down. Go get on my bed, Noah. So, Noah has already told me that he's ready to eat. So I'm going to put a little bit on his plate. Just a little bit. Okay. Nice thick sauce. get him some meat here. Let's try and find him some bacon in here. See a lot of sausage. Oh, here it is. Okay, this is his little bowl to start with. So I'll let it cool for him. Because he's already spread. He's ready to eat. It's thick, so I have just a little bit of this left. So I'm just, get back from the stove. Move back. Get out. Get out of the kitchen, Noah. Okay, so. Let's see here. Hi, Tyler. Okay, well, the spaghetti will be ready by the time you get out here. And I'm on live right now. And I'll call you back to get the update. I'm just about ready to round it up anyway. Okay. I love you too. Okay. So that was grandson. He's leaving on his way home. So this is it, guys. This is it. This is it. You see there are a lot of chunky pieces of the ground Italian sausage, and this is just the way I like it. I like some bite in every bite. So there it is. Heavy. Gotta clean up my mess and do the dishes. I want to thank you all for coming. Greetings to you as well, Life with Tasharia. Thank you for the love, Pitt's Life. Happy Thursday, everybody, and I hope I have not missed anyone. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for the thumbs up, and thank you for the love. I appreciate you so much. So I've looked, I don't see any more comments that I've missed. Okay, Kevin says, make sure to make some cheesy garlic bread too. Yes, that will be great. Don't have any bread, but you're absolutely correct. Maybe tomorrow, because I know I will have some left. Maybe tomorrow I will get some bread to go along with it, because I know I will have some left for tomorrow. Thank you, Pitt's Life, for the heart reactions, and anyone else who may be giving them. But I know Pitt's always does. So anyone else who is giving hearts, thank you so much. And this is it, guys. It's a wrap. So I will talk to you on the next video. Didn't have any y'all, I don't know from one day to the other if I will go live, because sometimes if I say, well, let me get in the kitchen and cook something, then I'll just turn the camera on. Didn't realize, yesterday I didn't know that I would go live and cook this. I just didn't know. So since I have my grandsons with me today, I said, well, I need to cook some comfort food for them, and I'll do some green beans. I have some left in the fridge, which I will give them on the side, but this is it. I said, let me fix something for them. So here we are. And that's why I don't always schedule, because I never know what I am doing or what I have going. So, you know, I'm just popping up. But thank you so much, and thank you for the ones who will watch the replay. Thank you for the celebratory reactions, the 100 reactions. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you, Pits and everybody. So I will talk to you guys on the next video. I thank you for the 22 likes. Thank you for the views. Thanks for watching the replays. And thank you all for being here with us in Patty's Kitchen once more. So I will see you guys on the next one. Have a great day, great night, great morning, wherever you may be or whenever you're watching. Watch your environment all the time. Pay attention to your surroundings. And we will see you later. Have a blessed day, Pit's Life, and everyone else.